Okay, I'm going to give this another shot and see if I am, in fact, live. Let's see. Are we going live? I think maybe tonight is just a no-go. Is that possible? Ah, Evie, hi. Welcome. It's really funny. Oh, hi, Sandy. I have to tell you, this is the third try to go live tonight. I had to laugh. Hi, Myra. The first time I started to put everything together and I caught a glimpse of myself in the phone, and I had a slice of pizza for a late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it, and it was still on my teeth. So I decided I better brush my teeth first. That was take one. Take two, it looked like nobody was here, so I wasn't sure if I made it public. And when I was sitting here looking at myself, I really had to laugh. Look at the top of my head. Does it not look as if a butterfly is sitting on top of my head? It absolutely cracked me up. I put the top part of my hair in a ponytail and just left the bottom part of it loose today as I was what I laughingly refer to as running around. And I cracked up when I saw this. I said, it looks like a bird sat on my head or a butterfly, but it's just me. I had to run out today. Run. How I wish. I had to go out today because I really needed to buy dog food. Having gotten a small bag last week, it just barely made it through today. So I needed to get that. And while I was out there, I decided I was also going to, oh, it worked. I was also going to buy a Christmas gift for the dogs. And that was that I got an extra bed for them because I think it was right when they first came home. I got one bed. I wasn't sure it was going to be the right size. I wasn't sure that they would like it because dogs can be really finicky with beds. They either like them or they don't. And then, sure enough, I really got it for Milo more than anything. Hi, Sheila. I got it for Milo because poor Milo doesn't jump up on the furniture. The others do. So they can lie down on the sofa if they want to, but poor Milo doesn't. Hi, oh, okay, Myra. So I decided today, since when I was out, I was really close to PetSmart, and I had gotten the first bed at PetSmart. Hi, Mary. So I decided to see if they had any more. I'm going to give you a little look at it. Hi, Michelle. I'm going to try to swing this around and see if you can see the guys. Okay, let's see. So what makes me laugh about the whole thing is, yes, indeed, they are enjoying it. The inside is the softest, velvetiest feeling fabric. It feels wonderful, and I'm sure that they enjoy it. Hi, Melissa. But I thought the one who really needed it was poor. They love it. But the one who really needed it was poor Milo, and he's the only one who now doesn't have a bed. Does that mean I have to buy a third one so everybody gets a bed? However, they had it on sale today, which was really nice because I think the original price on the bed was something like $29.99, something like that. I got it on sale last time. I think it was $20, but today it was $16. So that was really nice. So I probably should get one more so that poor Milo is not the only one laying on the carpet with nothing. I did buy one other Christmas present for the kids, and that was, again, I had a coupon for 40% off one item at CVS. And I went to CVS to get my water because the warden's wife watches to make sure that I drink my water. So I went to get my flavored water. And while I was in there, I walked through because I remembered about the 40% off. And I said, okay, what do I really want? And then I came across, let me show it to you. Oops. I am dumping everything in the process. Okay. They had, and again, I was thinking, just in case I had a problem with the bed, that this might work. Now, you know how I always snuggle up the wards. I know, there was no warning today. I had to be your voice in my head, Sheila. Take a look at this. Doesn't this look delicious? It's pretty much the color of my sofa. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice? This is, you should pardon the expression, their most deluxe Sherpa throw. And the typical price on this was $19.99, but I got it for $8 off. So I paid $12 for it. So I thought that that was really nice. And it's nice Sherpa inside. And I said, oh, this is going to be deliciously soft for them. I love mine so much. Why shouldn't they have the same? I like it. So that was not the extent of my Christmas shopping today. I did get one other gift for myself. Tell me what you think. This was totally unintentional. You can't really see it. Okay, I thought I was looking at this thing. Doesn't it look warm? It really is. It's nice. It's very, very soft. And for $12, it was a bargain. Okay, this is what I was looking at. And I wanted to get it. I didn't realize it was a part of a two-piecer. And this is the other part of it. So isn't that nice? I thought it was really kind of pretty. Yeah, I mean, it looks great with me sort of sitting. Let me try to sit straighter up and see if that helps. Because otherwise it makes me look just tray chic. Isn't that nice? I love the blanket. Well, the necklace, turns out that everything, it was in Payless, and Payless was right next to PetSmart. So they had, it was, the original price on it was $12.99, but everything in the store today was 50% off. So I paid, what, $6.50 for it? I figured for $6.50, it was a nice treat me for Christmas kind of present. Nice. So I thought it was kind of fun. It's delicate. I think actually on the right top it should look really pretty. But yes, I think the doggies are going to really love this thing. It's just, I cannot tell you how soft it is. It feels so good. It really does. Was it? Yeah. I actually, as I was leaving PetSmart, I decided to stop in at Payless, and I'm sorry now that I didn't get it. They had a pair of slippers that go up just above the ankle, and they're very soft and cushy inside. It's Airwalk, and when you put it on the bottom of your foot, it feels like you're walking on air. It really does. It felt so good. It was just a tiny bit tight on my foot. I have big feet, and they had the way sizes in slippers run is a stupid way. It's like 7 to 8, 9 to 10 kind of thing. So I wear a 9.5 or a 10. And I got the 9 to 10 to try on. And it just felt like a tiny bit tight on the right foot. But they were on sale for, they were $15. And again, it was, oh, are you, Myra? It was 50% off, so it was $7.50. I really should have gotten those slippers. I didn't. So, but I did come out of it with my little necklace, so that was kind of fun. And a slice of pizza on the way home, and I was in business. And then I got home and I got really depressed. because it was probably just about 5 o'clock when I got home, and there was this huge flurry of activity at my neighbor's house. They were leaving. They were getting ready to go. So the whole family came because the whole family was going from extended family. They're all going over there for a wedding. And it's going to be very sad at not having her here for the next few weeks. I'm definitely going to miss her. She's become a huge part of my life, even when she's not physically around. It's amazing. We've been living next door to each other for 25 years, approximately, and we've become really close this past year. And I'm definitely going to miss her. I am not good at goodbyes. I'm just not, even if they're temporary. I'm just not. So, oh, that's that's hilarious. I love that. Oh, I absolutely love that. That is wonderful. I think I have to share that so people will not wonder what I'm laughing at. Mary said, my dad used to say my mother wore size 8, but size 9 felt so good she bought size 10. That's hilarious. That really is funny. Yeah, we women are kind of funny when it comes to stuff like that, aren't we? I'm so glad you were able to make it, except you are up really late. I'm sorry. I hope all is well. I hope you're staying up late because you feel like it, not because you can't sleep. So, again, it was a little bit of a busy day. It's funny. My new phone is annoying the hell out of me because it tells me how long. Hi, Barb. It's nice to see you here. Um, my phone tells me how long I'm on YouTube or how long I'm looking at things. It's none of my phone's business. It really is not. But it makes you realize how much time you're a wasting. Well, not a wasting, but I should be probably living life part of that time. Will you look at this turkey gobble that's hanging? Oh, oh, okay. Um, so did I lose my train of thought again? I think I did. Yeah, turtlenecks are terrible. It's kind of like a muffin top, but this is, what do you call this? Turkey gobble. This is not fun. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time since I have worn turtlenecks. The reason I'm wearing this, I found a storage box with winter clothes in it. So it gave me more things to wear. So here I am. And that's what that's about. Nothing fancy. Um, they all warm. They really are. Yeah, I have to tell you, exactly at the moment that I was ready to get on here, Linda called. She's got incredible timing. And I said, listen, I was about to go live. Can I talk to you later? And she said, sure. And I said, is everything okay? Because she sounded a little funny. And she said, yeah. She said, I've been putting my room back together. She had decided at one point, oh, thanks. It actually is very comfortable. It's not so heavy. It's kind of a lightweight, warm sweater, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm happy. Um, oh, I love Holiday Inn. Yeah, that's a feel-good movie. They, a lot of people feel as if they're choking wearing turtlenecks. No, fortunately, it doesn't bother me. And this one has a particularly tight neck. So I guess if I was so inclined that I would be feeling that way. Hey, I'm thinking it's a good thing that Sandy's not on here yet because I just got a shot of my hair sitting there still waiting to be washed. See, mine is really showing my turkey gobble. What is this? I have not been using the Clarins on a regular basis. This is bad. Exactly. Exactly. This is really tough. I do kind of like this color. It's a pretty shade of green. What would you call it? Almost kind of a Loden green, maybe? Yeah, I also like the stitching detail on, the way they, um, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I like the style of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that was kind of good. So I had a really pretty busy day. I was thinking, oh, what I started to say before, I've thought about doing it, but I really should start anything. It is sort of a sage, you're right. Um, yeah, I really should start to do facial exercises. I don't know what you have to do. Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I need to do, I think I need surgery is what, forget it. Just the mere thought of the knife coming anywhere near me, forget it. I'll stick with my turkey gobble. Listen, I earned it. I absolutely earned it. I have been around long enough for the turkey to catch up with me. Son of a gun. What I started to say was, in the videos that I watch, I'm very eclectic in my taste in videos. It runs a wide gamut. One of the things, what's your 10-second rule? Scotch tape. There was this tape thing. I don't remember if it was Nisha who tried it. Somebody tried it a long time ago, maybe a year ago. And I actually did think of trying it. Look how much nicer it looks. Wouldn't I look good taped? Maybe I'd look better taped with my mouth shut rather than my turkey gobble kind of raised up. But what a difference it makes. The reality of it, though, is that if you have a facelift or 2 or 7, you start to really look like somebody else. There are a number of women in my office who have done it. Yeah. But they really start to look like other people after a while. The manager in my office was an absolutely beautiful woman, truly beautiful. And with each facelift, I don't see her anymore. She is a nice looking woman, but she's not the beautiful woman she was by any stretch of the imagination. And I I would rather have it all fall and still be me. Yeah, you have to put it behind the ear, I know that. And they do really lift everything up. They sell bands with tape. I did see that thing. Listen, I could put my hair in a ponytail that made my eyes squint, and I still would have this. But what a difference when you don't have the jowly stuff. It looks so much better. It kind of like you want to go, remember who I was once upon a time? Oh well, it is what it is. We change. Do you get them on Cosmo Search? What is that? Oh, I lost my train of thought again. I was telling you before about all the different videos that I watch. I strangely really like to watch videos about people cleaning their houses. Does that sound really weird? I love to watch people cleaning their houses. I love to watch decluttering videos. I love to watch, uh, about which, Mary? About people looking different or what? Um, oh, really? Yeah, but I think, wouldn't you think if you have the bottom done, the top would look funny? I don't know. I mean, listen, I can't afford to do it even if I was so inclined. But, oh, you do like to, Myra? I thought I was the only nut. It does motivate me, but the problem is I need to be able to do it right away or I lose my incentive. Exactly. I often think that too. And then, of course, they put it in double time. And I was watching one today where she had stuff everywhere. She cleaned 2 rooms. I think it was a dining room and kitchen. Oh, Cosmo Search is a website? Oh, I don't know. You know, that's a hard thing. It really is a hard thing. She was satisfied with the results? Yeah. I yeah. I think, getting back to the house stuff though, I am very, very motivated at this point to get rid of a lot of stuff for a number of reasons. Number one, I'm gonna have to downsize. I'm gonna have to figure something out as soon as I get there and I can physically and emotionally do it. Baking cookies, I can smell them, Kathy. Are you gonna share? You know, yeah, I've given some things away too. I'm dying to do a garage sale or something. We were supposed to do it in the fall, but I wasn't well enough to do it yet. My biggest problem, you hope to visit her next. Okay. Who are you visiting? Who did I miss? What did I miss? I'm missing it. I'm totally lost in the conversation, ladies. Sorry about that. Oh, I just got a message from David saying hi. So that was good. Um, I'm trying to just let him do his thing and just be mama in the distance and here if he needs me, but not, overbearing. So, on that note, getting back to the stuff, I think the hardest thing about getting rid of stuff for me, is getting rid of the attachment to the memories created from the stuff. Silly things. My daughter-in-law at one point gave me, I used to collect little pigs. I loved little pigs. It is terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying having to think of moving and downsizing and God knows what else. But, it's sort of a reality, so one does what one has to do. Uh, I'm not going there yet because I can't do anything about it yet, so I'll get there when I get there. But I think what I decided to do with all of the stuff is to photograph it so I have a memory of it that I can look at, but get rid of the actual things because you can drown in things. You really can drown in things, and I just don't want to do it anymore. And I mean, I'm a home stager, and I have been for many, many years. And every time I stage a house and then I do an open house or I have to sit there waiting for somebody to show up, I find myself saying, I want to live here because it's serene. It feels good. It's like everything has a purpose and there is no visual clutter. And for me, when there's visual clutter, I'm sort of I'm wrapped up in the clutter and I don't feel free, if that makes any sense at all. So I have some things. Yeah, I have some things that I have loved for a very long time. They're no longer my style, which is interesting. It's more in the style of I'll take a picture of it for next time and show it to you. It was during my shabby chic period. Visual clutter equals life. Well, it depends upon the degree, I suspect. It's unattaching, exactly. Too much crap. And you need to do that to go through 60 years. Yes, yes. It's really, really hard. And somebody said to me, do you want to have this be a burden for David when the time comes? And I said, it wouldn't be any burden for David. David would get a dumpster and put it in the driveway. He would open the window from upstairs and throw things out the window. It would be no great problem. Or better still, he would hire somebody to do something similar. It's his approach to it and mine are very different. His is just get rid of it. Exactly. You really don't want your kids to have to go through it. And it's an interesting thing because it's so difficult to have to do all of that stuff and then you say it is a burden. It is a burden for them. And I mean, David, when he split up with his ex, as he has told me many times, he realized because what he took with him was in four, I think, relatively large plastic bins. His entire life was in four plastic bins. I think he still has those four bins. And he said, but what it made him realize was that all the things that he thought mattered so much all through the years didn't matter at all, really didn't matter at all. And when there was only the four bins, even that didn't matter. She had 50 rolls of toilet paper. Oh my, of the kids. A gift certificate for Ruth, right, Ruth Chris. Yeah, yeah. My daughter-in-law used to send me pictures all the time too. At one point, I had given them, they had this electric frame a number of years ago, and you could put all the pictures on digitally. Moved to California, from California to Alabama. Yeah, yeah, it's really, really hard. Yeah, I think for me, you made a rule a few years ago. If you don't give your parents knickknacks and don't, yeah, it is. The knickknacks, it's different, I think, when you're younger. It's just, and it's funny. I was talking to my friend Jackie about this too, and she said to me, I used to, exactly, they don't, Denise. I, I don't, all the things that we used to love, the cute things, the things that we would have on pieces of furniture, on shelves, things like that. She said, I just don't want to have to even clean it anymore. It's just too much. I really want to have a much more minimalist look. And it's hard for me because I can't replace everything. and I'm kind of stuck with stuff that I accumulated or acquired over a period of many years. So it would be difficult for me to attain the look now that I would love to have because it's very different. Oh, God, Denise. Yeah, you spent a fortune on the grandkids and you got a box of pears. Yeah. And I think that that really is true. I mean, I used to get so many gifts for the whole family. But I have to tell you, since they moved far away, we do gift cards. I don't want to need anything. You got them the saliva kit from Ancestry.com? Yeah, that sounds like fun, actually. I've thought about, yes, I know. No, but it's, I think they just don't think, and we think so hard about wanting to please them. And yeah, again, I mean, I used to get so many gifts for all of them. And I used to also beautifully wrap the gifts. I mean, it took me weeks to get everything done and ready. And then there was the one year when I handmade every single gift that I did, but that was a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, I remember my friend Linda again when I used to shop for my daughter-in-law in particular. I would search and search and search to try to find the perfect gift. I really wanted to get her something that she would love. And in the end, I got her a few pieces of jewelry that I thought that were really beautiful. I mean, it was good jewelry. It wasn't costume. And Linda always used to say to me, "Why do you waste so much time doing this? She's only going to return it anyway." And the thought of that kind of made me feel sad. But now it's so much easier. It's gift cards. You have 9 grandkids. Yeah. Yeah, it does hurt, Denise. It absolutely does hurt. And they don't, you know what the truth is? They don't even realize they're hurting us. They don't. They don't. I I I can't tell you there were more than once, as in several times. David, I've gotten something from David, some little token thing, whatever it is, or certainly in the last few years I've gotten cookies. Oh, that's wonderful, Kathy. Um, yeah. It's really, again, I think they just don't think and they don't realize how hurt we feel because of all the things that we do. I mean, I remember I got David, he at one point he didn't have the money to get it himself and he really wanted it. Then, his money was needed for other things. And I got him an Apple Watch. And I've gotten him things that I really think he wants, and I can't wait for him to get. And he would send me, as I say, like in the last few years, I always get cookies. And then he would say to me that something else was coming, but it never got here. It never got here. So, I stopped waiting for the other thing that somehow always got lost in translation. Exactly. Yeah, it's true. It really is true. And again, they just, hi, Ange. I'm so glad you're here. They, I was going to say maybe when it happens to them, but who knows? Who knows if they'll react the same way? Yeah, it really is. It's unfortunate, but I think in the end, we want them to be happy. And if they're happy and living a good life, once you get over being hurt, it's, um, it's good. Now that David's going through a bit of a rough time, it makes me realize all the more how wonderful it was when things were going great. Oh, that's funny. So did you get a trash can and put a big bow on it? I agree with you, Denise. Getting a crap gift is worse than getting nothing. It really is. Yeah. It's not it's not nice. It really is not nice. Ow. Trash cans are $70. Aw. Yeah, actually, I probably need a new trash can myself. And by the way, it's going to be really hard for me to get rid of my trash the next few weeks. I'm going to have to move those cans myself. That's not easy. I tried to do one tonight. It was not easy at all. So this is going to be a little bit of a scary few weeks as I try to muddle through this whole thing on my own. Wow, I think they should be up in the air by now. You tell your children what you want. Do they get it for you, Evie? Aw, you're just too good, Sheila. I wish David would have said to me, what would you like? I would have told him a $10 scratch-off ticket. That would have been great. And hey, if he really wanted to make my day, he could have sent me two. An Alexa. Oh, I got David an Alexa one year too. A Kate Spade bag. Yeah. They just don't think sometimes. I swear they don't. They really don't. I remember the year, many years ago, when David was a teenager. He maybe he was 16, something like that. He could have been 15, 16, 17, somewhere in that range. For Mother's Day, we always flowers from the supermarket. That's actually where I was headed with my story. We always used to go for Mother's Day. I would go, my mother and my aunt, and David. We would go to a Chinese restaurant in Little Neck, and we would really enjoy dinner there. And every year, when David was old enough, he would get me, actually, they weren't even in the supermarket, they were from a street vendor. The kind of flowers that you got that never opened, they would go from the state that they were in to dead within 2 days, and they would never open. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. But so David would always get those flowers. So he got a bunch of those flowers for me. He got one for my mother and one for my aunt this particular year. And after we had dinner, and it was lovely, and everybody was saying how great it was to spend the time together, we got back in the car and I was driving toward home. And David said to me, Mom, he said, could you stop at a florist? And I said, what for? He said he had to get roses for his girlfriend's mother for Mother's Day. I turned around in the car. I took the flowers he had bought me. I hit him on the head with it. And I said, give her these. Yep. And the thing was, he needed to impress the girlfriend and impress her mother. He didn't need to impress me because I loved him anyway. But yeah, it was really funny. I wonder if he would even remember that. But it was one of those memorable times for me. It was really funny, and he was dead serious, and he didn't get that that might be a problem for me. Yep. He also once, he had a job working after school. He worked in a furniture store with his friend, and they used to move the furniture around and do things like that. And David was saving up to get his girlfriend, same girl, to get her a piece of jewelry. It was some kind of a stone in a pendant, and it was expensive for him for the time. And His friend Michael said to me at the time, he said, "Doesn't your son realize he's a janitor? Why why is he why is he buying gifts like this?" Oh, please. That's hilarious, Michelle. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. I wanna get it right. Michelle said her son got her a pressure cooker. She wants to cook less, not not more or faster. That is really so funny. Yeah. So, it is what it is. We just, we suffer all of this stuff with the kids because we love them, but they don't. I promise, the next time I'm bringing down the whatchamacallit, the tripod. This is, I don't know. So what do you do? Do you say something? Hey, listen, this is what I would really like. Holidays come and go, birthdays come and go. It's hurtful. It is. I mean, I usually, when my daughter-in-law was in the picture, hi, Carla. When my daughter-in-law was in the picture, she was more thoughtful of me that way than David was. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Then you can get what you want. Your mother got a lawnmower? Well, she was pushing the other one. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. And I really had so wanted, I think I mentioned it to you the other day. I had so wanted to make that sour cream coffee cake that David loves so much. I had wanted to send it to him for the holiday, but clearly that didn't happen. Maybe I will send it, but then again, maybe I shouldn't after all this talk. I think that's what happens, Sandy. I think that's absolutely true. Yeah. Yes, no, I think you're right, Denise. Um, I think we do that though. We do listen, Sheila. We do listen for little hints of what they want. It just, I always am so overjoyed by getting somebody something that I know that they want. Yeah, we do set ourselves up. I remember one year my grandson, the one who got that scholarship and is going into the honors program in oh, talking with a friend. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it is very different. There's no question it's very different. But and the funny thing is, oh, oh, Michelle. Oh my God. That is really sad but funny. Once again, Michelle wrote, "My husband got me for my birthday one year personalized license plates for his car." It's it's really scary stuff. I actually got a pillowcase with the kids' pictures on it. It was really funny too. Actually, it was a picture of the kids and David, and he was still married to Michelle then. She was not on the pillow. She sent it to me. So I wonder if she was trying to tell me something because I thought it odd at the time that she wasn't on there as well. I'm also beginning to think, There's hope. That printed stuff. What printed stuff? That's so funny. Take a shower and go to bed. That is so funny. I find that the very best with the kids, with the kids' pictures all over it. Yeah. Actually, Michelle told me that she sent me something. I'm imagining she must have sent me pictures of the kids. I don't think I've gotten it yet, or if I have, I haven't opened that mail yet. So I'm looking forward to getting that. But one year, as I started to tell you before, because Zach has been into golf for a very long time, and my son and daughter-in-law both told me that the best thing to do was get him anything golf related, and I wanted to get him something special. So that year I got him golf balls with a logo that I designed to go on it. He loved it. He was absolutely thrilled with it. Exactly, Evie. What I started to say before is the very best gifts that I get for any occasion is the ones I buy myself. They're always exactly what I wanted. And I say, with all the money that I typically spend on everybody else, this year not, because this year I'm totally on austerity, but typically I do. Um, but yeah, so with the golf balls, um, with the golf balls, I was so excited and he loved it so much. And then after that, the next year, his mother bought him the same thing. So, kind of took away the excitement that I had done it. You bought yourself candy. There you go. I love it. I really love it. Speaking of which, by the way, wrapping it up and putting Santa's name on it, when David was little, I used to get him, well, there was a period of time when his father was not in the house, and I didn't want him to feel less than or as if he didn't matter. And oh, that's a great idea, Andrew. I think that's the best idea. I I didn't want him to feel that he wasn't important or anything like that. Oh, listen, whatever they choose to do with it is fine because it's their choice, and I think that's okay. But anyway, so I used to buy David a gift from Santa, a gift from his father, and then a gift from me. But by the time I got to the gift from me, there wasn't a whole lot of money left, so my gift was always the least impressive. And one year when David was quite young, he said to me, Mom, he said, you're the only one who's cheap at Christmas. My girlfriend Mary said to me, I'm going to tell him. I swear I'm going to tell him. And I said, you can't tell him because if you do, it negates everything I did to make it better. So it is what it is. We sort of suffer the things that we suffer, the slings and arrows, as it were. So it goes. What can I say? But no, I think it's a great idea to allocate some money to get yourself a great gift. I think gift cards are terrific. Yeah. And then you can do whatever you want. Or sometimes a gift card to a nice restaurant. My friend, my friend Jackie was telling me that her friend in Florida knew she liked the restaurant that we go to for lunch, and she tried to get her a gift card for it for Christmas. And when she called them, they don't do gift cards. So that was the end of that. I love gift cards too. I really do, because when you can put a bunch of them together, you can get something you really want. It's very, very exciting. I think it's great. His wallet was bulging. Aw, aw. No matter what, aw, no matter, tell them to donate to the Wounded Warriors and you'll buy your own gift. Exactly, exactly. I do the, as I say, I love the gift cards, but as you see with me, I can kind of put them aside to use later on, and it can wind up being years later. So that is not probably necessarily the best thing. But for me, it was so nice to be able to put a bunch of them together and get something really worthwhile. So that was good. The poor kids are really not going to be getting much from me this year. I just can't do it. So I'll do the best I can, but I think they know. No Easter Bunny. Salon cards. Exactly. Was who 21? Easter Bunny kid. Was the Easter Bunny statement, oh, oh, yeah. They don't know. They just don't know. When who told him? I'm confused. I think I missed something in the remarks here, the comments. Was that directed to me or somebody else on here who was chatting? Because I don't want to be stepping on anybody else's. They told the kid no Santa? My girlfriend Mary really wanted it. And then no Easter Bunny. Aw. Oh, it's getting chilly. Do you think I should use their little Sherpa and see how it works before I give it to them to make sure it's good enough for them? It gets a little bit chilly at night. I guess, I don't know, I'm close to the window. Maybe, well, if I need new windows, too bad. It is what it is. Okay, I don't know who was being told about no Santa and the Easter Bunny, though. Was that David or was it somebody else on here? Someone else. Oh, okay. Okay, then I don't need to deal with it. Oh, that's oh, that's funny. A Panera gift card. Yeah, that's true. Come to think of it, when I was out sick, my office always does gifts for people if there's an occasion, good or bad. And when I came home, I didn't get anything, and months went by. And then I went into the office one day, and the girl who was collecting all the stuff said, "Oh, I forgot to do anything. Would you like us to get you food from the?" She gave me a choice of a couple of places. I actually never got it. I really should do that. I think they owe it to me. Lord knows I paid into those things a lot over the years. There was one thing that she said, I think it was called Grandma's chicken soup or something. And she said they had given it to somebody and they really loved it. They used to raffle off baskets clients sent without the stuff in it. Wow. That reminds me, I was given a bottle of wine and I don't drink, and I meant to give it to my next door neighbor and I forgot. I am not sure if I'm missing something. Bring it to Linda. Yeah, no, I better not do that because she could drink too much, and that's not going to be pretty. Because no, 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 she could wind up having a fight with her daughter. No, that wouldn't be a good thing. No. Besides, I have that wonderful lemon meringue pie, and I have that bread. I have 2 loaves of that bread, wrapped milk in a basket, and then toss it down the stairs. I am not going to want to go into the stores for days after Christmas, although I want to return that tea kettle and the towels, but I really don't want to go in, use it for chicken, make chicken garlic mushrooms and wine sauce. Ooh, oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, I used to also love to make, I would make chicken breasts with mozzarella cheese on it and bake it in the oven. That was so good. It was really so good. Sometimes I would do it with sauce, sometimes without, but it was really good both ways. Haven't done anything like that in a long time. For me, I keep pots and pans in the oven, and using the oven means taking all that stuff out. Oh, isn't that nice, Sheila? That's such a nice thing. Okay, what is it? Oh, absolutely. I used to love to do the same thing, Carla, but that was a long time ago, and I am so past that. Oh, here we go. Have to get another dog bed. Use a crock pot and freeze meals. It's funny, I bought a few frozen meals from the supermarket the other day. I bought some Healthy Choice meals. They had it on sale this week. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to do the same thing, Carla, and it's really hard. There's too much stuff. There's just too much stuff. So, yeah, I don't want that. But no, that would not be my first choice. At this stage, things change, but yeah, I think it's more about the acknowledgement of all the things that we do for the family and all the things that we are to them and how much thought we give to everything. They used to have a Goodwill store here, and it really would have been a great way to go, but they closed it. There is actually a store in the next town where they sell things very, very inexpensively so people who don't have a lot of money can buy them. I went there once with a friend of well, actually, it was with Jackie who was donating some items, and I wound up buying a purse while I was waiting for her to transact her deal. They had this wonderful vintage purse. I'll have to show it to you at one point. It had, I think it was black sequins, a dressy purse. And I don't normally wear that kind of thing, but it was $5, so it was too tempting at the time. But there is so much St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah. St. Vincent de Paul, they're very, very picky about what they take and don't take, though. They charge you to donate? Wow. I give a lot of things to big brothers, big sisters. A lot. Really. Yeah. I mean, for me, I have no problem getting rid of things if I know somebody else will get use of it if it's in good shape. It really bothers me to get rid of things and to throw them away if they are useful or attractive or they can serve somebody well. It just bothers me to throw it out and waste it. The Salvation Army, I really have to check. I'm not sure. These organizations, a lot of them are just not taking the kind of things that they used to take. But yeah, that I do my charity bags that I put out. So, well, I mean, that I do for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and they call me all the time because I donate all the time. So I promised them a donation last time, and I just forgot to leave it out because the day that they were coming was the day I was going for my first scan, and I was nervous and I forgot to leave the package out. So I'm sure they'll be calling me again soon. But they take small household items and they take clothing and all of that. Yes. Yeah. It's definitely better to get rid of a lot of that stuff. I know. I remember when my mother was living here toward the end of her life, she even started to get rid of photographs. It broke my heart. I saw her tearing apart, those really good quality photographs they used to do many, many years ago, where they would mount it on that very heavy cardboard kind of paper. Exactly. It's better to do it than to have them have to do it. But I'm finding it arduous. And of course, right now, it's so hard for me because I'm doing it alone and I don't have the wherewithal to do a lot of things that I would have done before. I do it, but the process is so painstakingly slow because my mobility is so challenged at this point. Today, I had to take 2 bags of garbage down the stairs to throw out with the trash tonight. And one of them was very light, but the other one was heavy. And it was really hard for me to manage getting down the stairs with it. It is very, very overwhelming to declutter. It really is. I have to look at it. Yeah. Um, I just, oh, I just don't want all that stuff anymore. I just don't. They do pick up in Florida. Nobody wants your wedding albums. Mother-in-law had one at the end. Aw. I missed the last line, which of course is your punchline, Sandy. That's funny. Yeah. Mm. No, I just, oh, I wonder if it's going to rain again tomorrow. Yes, she really does have a very warped sense of humor, which fits right in this little corner of the universe. Yeah, I have to, and that's the challenge, because trying to do awe. Oh, is it raining there? It rained here a lot, but yeah, she's very quick-witted, yes. I just, I appreciate a good sense of humor. My younger brother has a great sense of humor. My father had a great sense of humor. I have a good sense of humor. My older brother, not so much. He's much more serious. But then again, he's a shrink, so I guess they tend to be more serious. It's a little bit like the doctors when I would, try to lighten the situation by saying something funny, and they would give you that look as if, are you crazy? I don't know. For me, a sense of humor gets you a long way in life. Wow. Okay. What does Sandy have to tell us? I'm absolutely thrown. Dead bass? Oh, the deadpan look, exactly. Okay, so is that a cliffhanger, Sandy? I'm sitting here looking at, I swear it looks like a damn butterfly is sitting on my head. This is really, I must remember, note to self, don't ever do that again. So are you going to tell us the story, Sandy? Are you typing? Yes, exactly. I'm bringing a tripod next time. And I actually have water on the desk, but I don't like this flavor. I have to, it may be a long story. Okay, your husband brought home a bass he caught, put it in the bathtub to wait for his mom to come get it. Oh my. Uh-huh. Son of a gun. She never came. That must have started to smell interesting. OMG. Was it swimming around your tub? Or was it quite dead the whole time? Oh my. Yeah, yeah, I think you did a good job making him the pen pal instead. I mean, a guy who chooses Bengay as his fragrance of choice and puts fish in the tub. Yeah, you might want to second guess that one. 2 days later, sitting outside, police pull up to the park we lived near. I'm waiting for the rest of the story. They said dead body in a burlap bag kids found. It was the bass. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I think at that point I would have suggested to him, after the bass came out of the tub, that he take a bubble bath. That's interesting story. That, wow, that is funny or not. Those kids must have been scared to death. Calgon took the bass away. And his answer was, I think I'm waiting for something that may not be. Oh, there you. Sounds fishy. Yeah. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, for heaven's sakes. That is funny. That is really, really funny. Wow. Bated breath. Exactly. That is absolutely hilarious. Well, I hate to do this to you ladies, but I'm thinking it's getting to be that time because my hand is killing me. And we are talking dirty and stinky stories. Absolutely. That's what it is. That's what it's come down to. Then there was the what he had plastered into the wall. Yeah, I have to hear the rest of this story though first, Carla. Um, what did he plaster into the wall? Oh, cat. Cat? Oh my. Uh-huh. Um, have to ask you a question, Sandy. Are you absolutely 100% sure that your pen pal is not on any dating sites where I might accidentally run into him? Yeah, no, was it really funny? Aw, Mary. Yeah, I just want to hear about the cat. Was the cat a live cat or a dead cat that he plastered into the wall? I can only hope it was a dead cat. Okay, Sandy, come on. It's time to say goodnight to John Boy. Okay, take care. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, everybody. And I will see you. Oh no, it was a live cat? Oh no. Oh, that's a terrible story. No, no, no. Oh, okay, time for me to go. I don't think I want to hear the rest of that story. Oh, oh, they heard the cat. Oh, okay. Night, night, everybody. I'm going to dream about cats. Take care. And again, for everybody who is going to be celebrating, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas. Take care. Love you all.